Hi everybody, I'm autistic functional nutritionist Jules, and I'm here to tell you something that might blow your mind. I don't know if anyone else has ever said this, but I felt this was crucial to understand about autism. I come across this so much. People keep talking about a cure for autism, and I'm here to tell you guys, there's no cure for autism. It's in the gene. You cannot just suddenly extract this gene, or at least not in this day and age. Maybe in in a few hundred years from now. Oh my god, I digress. Anyway, there's no cure, guys. There's no cure. There is a however to this. The autism gene is, to me, is similar to like a genetic disease, to where it's not necessarily activated unless through epigenetics. It's 20% genetic and 80% epigenetic. That's how I see it. That's why, to me, autism, the severity may be linked to epigenetics, similarly to genetic diseases. Like, you see autistic people on the spectrum, and it's a huge spectrum. If seen that way, you will know that it's not about a cure, because it's part of a gene already. That's already happened. But what in our environment has affected this gene, similarly to other genetic diseases. So the gene, basically what it does is it causes a dysfunction of brain growth. If that's the case, that you can have a gene that is not necessarily going to cause you to have this problem, because if it's only 20% and 80% is environmental, then it's very likely what we're doing in our environment that's causing this dysfunction. You know what? In fact, I bet you people out there have this autism gene, but is not affected by it. So this is just my theory. But so people are walking around basically neurotypical and not have that same dysfunction in growth because they did all the right things. For all we know, we don't know what that specifically is. And I'm totally making it like there are aliens among us, but we know some things that have affected us, like high amounts of glucose, gluten. All these things have been shown to negatively affect us. I don't believe that it's just diet. Like, diet is not the be all end all to me. It is foundational. Without that foundational base, things collapse. That's why a lot of this works. The keto diet, carnivore diet. Diet is the repair and inflammation healing. External stimuli is the building block of brain growth. And you know what's interesting? So I just want to let you know that diet is not the only thing. However, it is so crucial. There are other things that you need to do. So for those of you who are not experiencing like, oh, my child is completely healed, I thought this diet was going to completely heal my child. No, being able to have your brain grow and have your brain changed in a way that it needs to. It's interesting that my story is I was diagnosed with autism when I was 20, but of course high functioning. I was doing keto, I was doing carnivore, maybe not consistently, but I was doing fasting, carnivore, and keto throughout those years off and on. Has probably been the biggest thing to bring down inflammation in my brain, repair it. And once it's repaired, it's not something that's gonna all of a sudden go back. Certain things will, like your anxiety, your inflammation on a lot of parts, but once the brain creates a synapses, once the brain creates divots in the brain, it doesn't dissipate. It's like a trained muscle that will stay there, but it can deteriorate. That's the thing, as we get older, things do deteriorate. So my message is just that the reason why you haven't seen 100% improvement on a certain diet is because that's not the only thing the brain needs. The brain needs external stimuli, it needs external things that need to be aligned in order for it to grow properly. My brain probably had what I needed to now reversing my diagnosis at 42. That poses the question, does it really matter? Yes, it matters as far as the gene will make things more difficult, but it's not a determinant for autism symptoms. I swear to you, the next few videos will probably blow your mind on what I have found that correlates with what I have been saying. Bringing up a book that I read, super interesting, a very interesting take on autism, how to help the brain develop. You are probably gonna really like this one. Keep liking my videos, keep subscribing, keep commenting, because you guys have been so crucial into the growth of my channel. Thank you so much for the love and support. I love you all. I hope you found this interesting, and I'll see you in the next one.